Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back, everyone. We are back with chapter 2 with Lord Nobunaga Oda. I don't know why I'm keep adding his last name, but anyway. Chapter 2, Trust, Lost and Strung Out. After last time, I can see why it should definitely be strung out. Anyway, let us go inwards. Yukimura was appointed as Supreme Commander and left, but came back injured. The skirmishes must have worked, because I didn't see many demons around anymore. There were no large battles for a few days, and during that time, I stayed away from Nobunaga. Thankfully, he hasn't called for me. That man is too suspicious. He tried calling me into the bath and wanted me to wash his back. He treated me like his mistress, which he never got his back washed either. At the very least, I couldn't let my guard down around him, even if I thought he was my father. Then again, I'm worried about his injury. Dagger answered my whimsical murmurs. If that's how you feel, why don't you go see how he's doing? I know, but I saw his deep wound when I met him in the bath, and it made me even more curious. But it's boring being all alone, coming to the water with me. If he approached me like that again, I wouldn't be able to hold myself back. Hold myself back from what? Slapping him or joining him? What? Say, Nobunaga really does have the memories of him being my father, right? He's truly forgotten his real identity. That is how it's supposed to be. If that was so, then Nobunaga tried to court me even though he truly saw me as his daughter? Shredder. Maybe he really does know something. I don't think my daddy really was like that. Yeah. Maybe Nobunaga really did know something. Even though the dagger told me that, he must have known I wasn't his daughter, but then why would he fight for this country like it was the obvious thing to do? Because you're at war. Why else would he not help? He's just going to run around and be like, woo, party! He can't go out anywhere if there's a giant battle. Again, he shouldn't technically be trying to court you either, but whatever. No one should, but whatever. Love blossoms during the most dangerous situations sometimes. Not that I know from experience, but at least that's what happens to movies, right? There wouldn't have been any reason for him to get injured like that. Plus, there was the matter about him telling me I owed him for protecting the country. But what if he acted like that, knowing full well that I was his daughter? That'd be very disturbing. Disgusting, even. It made my skin crawl. And then again, it was true he got that big injury because of me. I worried about it for a bit, but I finally stood up. Ooh, are you going to see him? I can't do anything if I just sit here and worry about it. I was just going to check up on him, and I could come straight back after. I'll just take a peek. I decided that and went to Father's room. No, it was now Nobunaga's room. Apparently, I know who Nobunaga is. Because I think what was it in the prologue? She knew who he was. The others kind of but like, I know who you. I don't know why I know you, but I know who you are. I think I can't really remember. That was a while ago. I climbed up the stairs and came close to Nobunaga's room. What are you all doing here? I was surprised to see all of Nobunaga's pages gathered in front of his door. My, it's the princess. The pages looked so side-panicked and bowed down to the floor. Pages were all well-disciplined and from good families. It was strange to see them snoop around. Is there something interesting going on inside? No, it's fine. I'll overlook it this time. Please tell my father that I'm here. Well, you see... They all had trouble speaking and glanced at the door. I could hear someone's violent voice from inside. Why did you become like that, Father? Yukimura? I'm trying to tell you something important. What's with your attitude? Please, stop, Prince Yukimura. No, Hanabe, let me say it. I can't suppress my anger any longer. I didn't seem like a trivial matter. Without thinking, I opened the door. What is going on in here? Everyone is in a panic. and I wanted everyone's eyes concentrated on me. The 5 men summoned by the dagger, along with a number of trustworthy vassals, were in the room. Yukimura frowned as he looked at me. I could ask you the same thing, Kaze. I came to see how father's injury was doing. Oh, what a good daughter you are. Nobunaga was leaning on his armrest, and I saw the thing he was holding. I frowned. You're drinking alcohol in broad daylight? That's how anyone would react, right? Say something to him, Kaze. Yukimura only got angry when it mattered, but Nobunaga ridiculed him and snorted. I can't go to battle anyway. There's nothing for me to do. Why can't I drink? Even if you say that, I sat down and stared at Nobunaga, who was in front of me. You appoint Yukimura as Supreme Commander, and as the commander, he needs to speak with you. If you continue drinking like that, he won't be able to consult you. He could talk to Hanabe for that. I also told him long ago that he could use the troops freely. It's over at Hanabe to verify Nobunaga's words, and Hanabe started to speak indifferently. You are correct. You, my lord, temporarily entrusted Yukimura and I with full authority. Even during this conversation, Nobunaga let out a big yawn behind his folding fan. Criticize him intellectually. Come on, Dad. Are you tired of fighting demons, Father? Or maybe you weren't interested to begin with. Everyone started to make a clamor after hearing my words. Princess Kaze. Hanabe called out my name. No, let me speak. These people had no connection to the castle. Their memories were tampered with, and they were made to fight, all because of me. I had no right to complain, but Yukimura suffered injuries as well after risking his life, yet you treat him unfairly. My blood was boiling just watching you two. Everyone around us looked worried while Nobunaga laughed in amusement. You don't hold back, do you? Even if we worry about these things right now, nothing will change. You don't even know what their true objective was. Nobunaga's expression suddenly changed and he became silent and sunk into deep thought. Their true objective? The demons are controlled by their leader. If we take out the leader, they'll retreat. We found that in the previous battle, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. Isn't that right, Kotaro? Nobunaga spoke off into the distance. Yes, my lord. It seems as though the number of the demons have slightly increased. Kotaro answered but didn't show himself. We won't be able to win unless we find out their true nature. If you want to know about killing demons, you can accomplish that even without me. Nobunaga squinted his eyes and smiled. If you can't accomplish something like that, it'd be ridiculous to call you a commander. Ooh, Yukimura bit his lip. Masamune's face looked calm, but he was clenching a fist while Hanabe looked stern. Is he really clenching his fist? Technically, he's always been doing that hand motion, so whatever. Everyone became silent. Father, do you really mean that? I spoke without thinking. If I may have a word, did you not get injured because you fought the head demon by yourself? I don't believe anyone who had acted that way has the right to say such harsh words. Princess. Hanabe unexpectedly panicked. However, Nobunaga scowled and raised his chin. How impertinent. I'll have you sentenced to death. Do as you please. If that's what you want, then do as you wish. All I can do is ridicule you for sentencing your daughter to death for arguing with you. I effectively spoke those words. However, I didn't care. I already died once already. If I feared something like that, it would be rude. They had no ties to this land and still fought. Nobunaga stared at me silently. If I looked away, I would lose. I bit my lip and caught his eyes head on. We were like wolf and tiger confronting one another. Whoever looked away would be torn apart. No one around us opened their mouths, and it was a tense silence. Nobunaga relaxed his attention. He began to speak casually, and his eyes looked gentler. I swear, this girl knows how to speak her mind. I didn't know who did it, but I heard a deep sigh of relief. It was like a sign telling everyone they could breathe again. In any case, think of me as being on hiatus. I will entrust everything to you two during that time. Do as you see fit with this land. If you understand, then leave my room at once. I have business to attend to after this. Nobunaga was really waving his hand. Just go, go. We don't need you. After everyone went into the hall, they all surrounded me. I didn't expect you to be so rash, princess. I say, my heart almost stopped. The way the two seemed to approach me, it was like I was sent to be scolded. Honestly, I thought you said it well. Even Lord Nobunaga can't sacrifice his daughter. He is very fond of you, after all. Whoa, Kotaro, when did you get here? Just now. He joined the group like it was natural for him to be there. He smiled mischievously. But what was father's thinking? He was like a completely different person. Same goes for you too, you know. I murmured to myself in my head. Either way, thanks to that talk, we can carry out things the way we want to. Well, yeah. But let's act like this whole thing never happened to begin with. Yukimura and the others talked as they walked off. I was about to follow him, but a page stopped me. Princess, Lord Nobunaga's calling you. What did he want? Did he change his mind and decide to sentence me to death? I can't be. I had thought hard as I entered his room. Nobunaga was examining his clothes. Father, what business do you have with me? If I remembered correctly, you can shoot a bow and arrow, right? Huh? Yeah, more or less. What about it? We're going on an excursion. Bring a bow. Nobunaga, having said his piece, smiled. What? Where the fuck are we going? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Well, 33%. Woo! Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next chapter, chapter 3. Alright, bye guys. Kase out.